Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now in a prior video we took a look at this Zenbivy 2022 edition 25 degree light bed. We compared it against the original. So here, this is my original Zenbivy light bed, and we took a look at the newer version to kind of see how it compared and contrasted. Now at this point, I have had the opportunity to get this out for some quality field use, and I'd like to share my experience with you. Now the first thing I'm going to say is, no matter what Zenbivy product you get, you're getting something you can trust, you're getting something that you can rely on, and in my case, not only can I trust and rely on it, I just simply appreciate it. I appreciate it for the quality, and I appreciate it for the quality night's sleep I get because I'm comfortable, because I have the ability to perfectly regulate my body temperature. So in this video, again, we're going to get this out to some practical field use. I'm going to show this in action, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts. But with that said, I have a whole bunch to do and a whole bunch to share with you. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor, stay tuned. Now before we get too far, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at Zenbivy who did provide this for review. And so now, as we get the 2022 edition Zenbivy light bed out into the field for some good quality use. Here you can see on a backpacking trip. Now the first thing I always speak about with shelter systems and sleep systems alike, I always suggest setting these up in a controlled environment, so when you get in a non-controlled environment, you've already had some practice. The Zenbivy setup, it's not incredibly difficult, but at the same time, there are definitely some little nuances and things you want to get used to. So as you can see here, after a long morning of hiking in, hot day, real sweaty, getting bothered by the bugs, here trying to set up my Zenbivy light bed in a hammock, which is not the easiest in the first place, there are definitely some considerations, and being familiar with this setup absolutely aids in my ability to get this set up easily. So the first thing you'll see, I blew up my mattress, very easy. That is one thing that you'll see. Zenbivy really does suggest leveraging their inflation bag. I just use my breath, it's a little bit easier. And then getting the sheet into place, very simple. The fact of the matter is you pretty much just want to pay attention to your head end and make sure you get it oriented the right way. Again, it's not very difficult, all things considered. You pretty much are just going to pull the corners of your sheet over the corners of the mattress and then leveraging the little tension strap to keep everything tidy. Now you will notice there are a bunch of different clips. These clips are color coded and they align to the quilt. Nice and soft on the ground. Oh, yeah. What do you have? You have memory foam?
It's almost like natural memory foam.
Nice. Hopefully it's not squishy.
We'll find out, right?
So getting the quilt in place, roughly locating the clips, and getting everything attached. Again, very simple. The clip system, in my opinion, is the magic of the Zenbivy system. You could leverage zippers on other sleep systems, that's fine. But the key with the clips, it allows you to fine-tune exactly how much you have this buttoned up, exactly how sort of tight and tidy this is. You can leverage this in the fully open position if you just want to use the quilt as a standalone, or you can clip it all the way to the sheet if you want to get everything tidy and tightened down. And that to me is absolutely the fantastic part about the Zenbivy setup. And being the 25 degree quilt, well, this for me, the 25 degree setup is perfect. I spend a huge amount of time in the mountains, so the 25 degree for me gives me the best of all worlds, where I can really keep everything nice and tight and really bundle up warm if I need to, or open everything up if I need to ventilate. And you'll see here, this is the light pillow. Again, Zenbivy having different pillow products on top of it, but everything in my setup is the light version. So here, the light pillow with the light setup, fantastic. The Zenbivy products, again, really allowing me to fine-tune my comfort, giving me the safety, the protection, and the overall quality night's sleep I need to be comfortable, to be safe, to be warm, and also manage my body's moisture. And after a long night of sleeping, well, I had myself a fantastic night's sleep. Absolutely wonderful. I love the Zenbivy setup, and that is absolutely the case for the 2022 edition light bed. But even better than leveraging this for myself, the ability to allow my kids to enjoy these systems as well.
Hello, boys.
Last night was an adventure for me.
And you can see here, letting my kids use both the original Zenbivy light bed and the 2022 edition light bed. My kids had a wonderful time on this camping trip. It was fantastic.
I think Event so comfy. These are like...
Oh, so you're so comfy.
Just a wonderful trip. Now in this particular case, I did leverage the original Zenbivy mattresses for my double bed. If you haven't seen my review on the double bed, take a look at that. But what you will see here is I was able to actually use the Zenbivy setup with standard mattresses, not necessarily the Zenbivy light mattresses that come with it, but other mattresses that I had. It is capable of being done, but it is not nearly as comfortable. The light mattresses that come with the Zenbivy setup are fantastic, and that is definitely something that I would suggest you get as part of this kit. And so, all right, guys, there you have it. A look at the Zenbivy 2022 edition light bed, the 25-degree model. Absolutely fantastic. So not only was I able to get this out for some field use, I was able to let my kids enjoy it. And I don't usually let them use my high quality gear, but in this case, I'm glad I did. Because for my family, they don't spend a huge amount of time in the outdoors. Not nearly as much as I do. They don't spend a huge amount of time sleeping on the ground or even in hammocks and relying on their sleep system to keep them comfortable. Not nearly as much as I do. So if I can bring them out there and give them a good night's sleep where they're comfortable, where they're warm, where they're safe, and even more so, just purely managing their body temperature, that's a big deal because then they're going to be more apt to coming out again. For me personally, if I have a night struggling, well, that's just part of the adventure. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do it again. If it's a comfortable night's sleep and I feel comfortable and I've properly regulated my body temperature, well, then I'm just purely safe. And it inspires me to get out even more. So for the people at Zenbivy, they do a fantastic job with their quality, with their construction, but with the comfort of these systems. Now, are there lighter systems out there? There are. Would you look at this and say, well, you know what, I could get XYZ brand with XYZ mattress pad and be equally comfortable? You can say it. I don't believe it. You could definitely get lighter equipment, but I can say, in my opinion, it won't be more comfortable, and you probably can't do as granular and fine a job at regulating your body temperature. That is really the benefit that I've found through this. Not just the comfort, not just the quality of the sleep, but the ability to properly and precisely manage my body temperature in pretty much all conditions so far with the 25-degree bed. The 25-degree system has been about perfect for most of the places where I personally go, and even into the summer. When it comes down to it, the fact that you can unhook one entire side of this system really comes into play. You can leave it fully open, you can vent, you can get all that body moisture away, and that is the start of your comfort. That is the start of your safety and your temperature regulation, venting off that moisture and really not sweating. That prevents you from ultimately becoming cold. So very nicely done to the people at Zenbivy. Thank you so much for providing this for review. And for the rest of you, I can greatly recommend this product. And if you like this content, do me a favor, take a look at my Outer Limitless 2 channel, which is more on the tactical and firearm side of things. At this point, that channel is growing quickly. I have a ton of videos up there. So if you like what you see here on Outer Limitless, do me a favor and check me out on Outer Limitless too. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.